Remember, there's some pretty important information here in the disclaimer. You might want to give the video a quick pause and read it.
Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog! Just here to remind you that if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And for even more amazing customs, don't forget to subscribe to Wake Angel 2001! Because between you and me, they're way past cool!
Hello my friends, this is Wake Angel 2001 coming at you with a personal custom that I kinda threw together in a couple of days. Although, keep in mind, this has been living rent-free in my head ever since the Fortnite figures were first released by Jazzwares. So just to give you a little bit of context on how long this has been kind of sitting in the back of my mind saying, do it, do it. So this is Drift from Fortnite. I don't really know anything about Fortnite, and I'm not even sure if he has a backstory, but he does look pretty cool. And the way he looks, combined with the knowledge that this was a figure produced by Jazzwares, it just got into the back of my head that, this kind of looks like a human version of Infinite. Because, as I have established in previous videos, I seem to have, some weird chain of fate connecting me to Infinite, which compels me to continue making Infinite toys for some reason. I have no idea what's going on with that, aside from, the aforementioned spite at Tomy for producing an Infinite figure that was not very good. So I decided, hey, you know what's kind of cool? Gijinkas. That's like humanized versions of normally anthropomorphic characters. So, yeah, why don't we see if we can make some Gijinkified Sonic figures? And of course, I'm going to start with Infinite because, I'm just a slave to Infinite, apparently. Because the figure is made by Jazzwares, most of it comes apart fairly easily. I mean, there were some things that didn't pop out, but, like the hips wouldn't come out of the torso, but it was a pretty easy dismantle. And, the repainting had to begin. The first thing I repainted, of course, was the coat, that overcoat that he wears. I painted it mostly solid black, with a bit of, but I made the collar white, to be the representation of, the fur collar that Infinite has around his neck. And of course, the back of the trench coat has, those rib-like the rib-like shapes painted in. The Infinite's back is supposed to kind of look like ribs going around his torso, I think, is what they were kind of going for. And, on the front if we take a look at the front again, I painted in some red squares along the trim on the front. Kind of to be the homage to those little phantom ruby cubes that he summons up. The arms and legs are also slight repaints. Fortunately, the primary color of Drift is already black, so there wasn't a lot that had to be done. But I did repaint the backs of the hands and his shoes to have that silver buckle thing that he has going on. And he has red stripes going down his sleeves, so I just painted a black line in the middle of it to turn him into red squares, again, to homage Phantom Ruby squares, cubes. And yes, the soles of his shoes are painted red. It's just that, because of the shape of them, the soles are actually kind of in there. The head is also straight up repaint. The hood is painted white because it's standing in for his white hair. And the mask is silver with, the inside of one of them white and the inside of the other one black with the circles, except they're not circles this time because the ears are more triangular. And, the Infinite patterns are just painted onto the mask. So, yeah, that's all well and good. I really do like this dude's mask, but, part of me was just wondering, but what if it was more infinite? And then we move on to the only actual sculpting that this figure has. A big old Phantom Ruby pyramid sticking right out of the middle of his chest. Just like the proper Sega version of Infinite. Oh, you know, there's something I forgot to mention. When I was dismantling the figure, I looked back behind his hood, and he has a regular human ear under the hood. Yeah, that's a nice little bit of attention to detail, Jazzwares. Good on you. Good on you. Okay, now back to this. The Phantom Ruby is painted up. It's red. It has the purple striping. I left most of his vest with that red color again because I felt like it's a pretty good color match to the Phantom Ruby cubes that he's always pulling up as part of his powers. Although I did paint the neck a solid black and the collar of his vest white. Again, homaging the way that Infinite's fur patterns go. So with all that said and done, here is Gijinka Infinite. I really like it. I mean, I know nothing of Fortnite. I don't really play Battle Royale style games or shooters, and I'm pretty sure that Fortnite doesn't even really have a story or any kind of narrative to write about, but but the character designs are cool, so I like the toys that Jazzwares produces. The toys are of high quality, and they look cool, which is really pretty much everything that a toy needs to do. And yeah, that's what I did here. So I now have a human Infinite. So a nice old-fashioned Gijinka to stand alongside the proper, accurate to the video game version of him. And I do believe that I am going completely insane. But, what you gonna do? So how do you guys like this? Is Gijinka-fied Sonic characters something that you guys are interested in? Because I would kind of like to make more. So let me know in the comments if Gijinka Sonic figures is a thing that you would like to see. Until then, this is Wake Angel 2001, signing off.